Good morning, students. So my name is Dr. Gan Singh. I am from Government Degree College, Yaturnagara. So students, today I am going to discuss one of the most important family belongs to plant taxonomy for first year, second sem students. So students already know very well, according to our syllabus, we have total 17 families. So most of the families belongs to dicotyledons, only few families from monocotyledons. So according to Bentham and Hooker classification, today our family belongs to dicotyledons, and generally the family, it is called, the name of the family is Fabaceae. So the Fabaceae family is very familiar to us, and it is, we are maintain a regular diet in our daily life. So generally the family, it is called pulses family, and the family, the roots, they contain some of the plants legume on their root system. So that's why the family, it is called Leguminosae family also. Leguminosae and Fabaceae both are same families. So the legume family is the third largest family in the plant kingdom. And the first place goes to Asteraceae, already you know very well. Asteraceae is a highly advanced family, and it has maximum number of species. Approximately 24,000 of species are present in Asteraceae family. And second one, Orchidaceae. Orchidaceae, it has 20,000 families in different varieties and different colors, and they produce very attractive flowers. That's why the Orchidaceae family, we are considered as the beautiful family in the plant kingdom. The third family, which is now we are discuss, the Fabaceae family. So approximately 18,000, more than 18,000 species are available throughout the world. The family includes herbs, shrubs, trees, and vines distributed throughout the world, especially the tropical rainforest. The family fruit is technically called as legume or pod. That's why the family, it is called as a Leguminosae family. It is composed of single seed bearing carpel that splits open along two seams. Legume fruits come in enormous variety of shapes and sizes, including parts that do not split open of the legume. The peanut is especially fascinating because it develops below the ground. So students, already we know very well groundnut. So in flowers or inflorescence are present the upper surface of the ground or the atmosphere, but the fruits are developed underground. So it is really very interesting. So the plant, it is belongs to the Leguminosae plant. So most of the species, approximately 750 species, different species is available in India also. So students, once we observe the classification of the Leguminosae family, so it is belongs to dicotyledons, subclass Polypetalae, series Calciflorae, order Rosales, family Fabaceae, genus Crotalaria, species gentian. So let me see one by one. First, dicotyledons. So students, for example, we take any seed of the plant belongs to the Leguminaceae or Fabaceae. So we can easily separate two halves of the seed, means two parts. Once we imagine the groundnut and Caesar aratinum and what is that called? Red gram, green gram, whichever we take, we can separate the entire the seed equal to halves. If any seed, it's contain two parts, is made up of two parts, so it is belongs to dicotyledons. The subclass, it is polypetalae. So see students here, for example, we take one flower. So it has total 4 holes, or 4 layers. So the lower one, it is called calyx or petals, calyx, and the second one petals, third one androecium, and fourth one gynoecium. So which is looking very attractive in the second layer, that is called corolla. The corolla, some of the plants, they have the united, and some of the plants, they appear in a divided. So in this family, the corolla, it is divided and it has total 5 petals. So that's why it is called polypetalae. The series goes to calciflorae. Calciflorae means here the ovary, where it is present, where it is arranged. Based on the arrangement of the ovary, this is called, there are 3 different variety of that ovaries are there. Superior ovary, inferior ovary, like this. So here in this series, it is calciflorae means it has superior ovary is present. Next order are roselles. So roselles means here students, it has one specific shape. Shape means already once you imagine the petals of the rose flower. So rose flower, one end it is larger in size and other end is it is thick in size. So such type of the petals we are called rosette shaped petals. So in this family, the petals, they are same, which is already I told to you. That's why it is considered as a roselles. The family, it is a Fabaceae, and the genus Crotalaria and species Gentian. So students, so already I told to you, the Fabaceae is a large and economically important family. Economically, so we are using our regular diet. Any one of the plant production we are consumed with our regular diet belongs to Leguminaceae family, which is commonly known as legume family or pea family. Pea means, students here, pea means what is that called? Botany. And beans. Beans mean here, what is that? Chikkudu. And pulses family. Pulse means here aparal. So students, Fabaceae is the 3rd largest family of flowering plants with 730 genera and over 19,400 species throughout the world. The species of the family are found throughout the world. A number are important agricultural plants, including students Glycine max, soybean, Passeolus, beans, Pisum sativum, pea, Caesar aratinum, chickpeas, Arachis hypogaea, peanut, and a Glycyrrhiza glabra, licorice. So these are, and some more the name of the plants. For example, students, the genus Serotonia carob, Medicago alfalfa, Astragalus milkywich, Arachis peanut, Lupinus lupins, Fasciolus common bean, Glycine soybean, Cicer chickpea, Pisum garden pea, Lens lentil, Lathyrus sweet pea, and Rotalaria butterfly pea. So most of the plant students, we are using a regular our diet, especially we made dal. Next, so students here, first of all, we have to observe the characteristics of the Fabaceae family. So we are going to divide two separate, one is vegetative characters and the second one is floral characters. So first of all, we go to vegetative characters. So root. So before root, the family, the habit and habitats. So here, most of the plants, they are mesophyte plants, and ulex, like the plants, there belongs to xerophytes, and they all are herbs, shrubs, and some of the trees also there, and the family members, they are spread throughout the world. And mainly the root system of the plants, they produce the root nodules, which is give the space for the special type of the bacteria, that is rhizobium. The rhizobium bacteria, it's a form leg hemoglobin, which is present in the root nodules of the root, and it is converted nitrogen to the nitrates. So this nitrate is utilized by the plant, and both are benefited each other. So that's why the leguminaceae, the legume or the bacterium or plant, both are, they spend in the, what is that, both are benefited each other. Next, stem. Stem is erect, climber. Fabaceae family includes shrubs, herbs, trees, and majority of climbers. And some of the plants, their stem is very thin and delicate. Leaves. Leaves are present and aerial. They're petiolate, pinnately compound or simple, pulvinous leaf base, stipulate, reticulate venation. So students, here, pulvinous leaf base is important for us. Pulvinous leaf base, it is present in the entire the Fabaceae family species. So because of this reason, the family members, when become the evening, all the leaves, they're coming together and they folded. At the time of the early morning, again they unfold and they appear under the, exposed under the sunlight. So this is because of the possible with help of the pulvinous leaf base, which is present in Leguminaceae family. So students, here next one is floral characters. So first one, inflorescence. Inflorescence, here racemose inflorescence. It is one of the developed racemose in the Leguminaceae family. Next, flower. Flower is complete flower, bisexual, zygomorphic, perigynous, bracteate and ebracteate. So here complete. Complete means students here the flower it has total 5 floral parts means calyx, sepals, petals, androecium and gynoecium. So all the 4 different parts they all are present in a single flower. That's why it is called a complete flower. Next, bisexual. Male and female flower both are present in a single flower. Such type of conditions we are called bisexual flower. Next, zygomorphic. For example, students, we can separate 2 halves in a one way or the one angle. It is called zygomorphic flower. That is symmetrically. That is zygomorphic symmetry. Perigynous. Perigynous means the floral parts they are arranged in the some middle of the portion of the flower base. And bracteates. Bracts are present and ebracteate. Bracteolates are absent. Next, calyx. So sepals are 5. The base or the first layer of the flower that is called calyx. So it has total 5 sepals. They are gamocephalous. So means already I told you students, poly means separated, gamo means united. So here the sepals are gamocephalous means united and imbricate estivation. Imbricate means here the one end of the sepals is arranged in the next sepal. So such condition we are called imbricate. Next, corolla. Corolla means which is attract and different colors. So the layer we are called corolla. These are 5. Generally we are called it is petals. So first layer is sepals. Second layer is petals. They are very attractive and they are polypetalous. So first one sepals is gamopetalous and now the corolla is polypetalous. Polypetalous they are separated. They are not united. Next, papilionaceous. Papilionaceous, the corolla is especially present in Fabaceae family. So it has total 5 the petals. So I will come after the what is that pollination. At the pollination time, I will come and I discuss with the papilionaceous, corolla, and waxillary estivation. Waxillary estivation or a descending estivation. Descending estivation. Descending means lower to a high. Next, students, androecium. So here, androeciums also, it is very important. Total 10 stamens are present. Sometimes they are 9 plus 1 manner and sometimes 10 by 10. So 10 are united in a single bunch. It is called diathysious and for example, the sepal, the stamens are arranged in 9 plus 1 that is called diadelphous. Next, gynoecium. So here, students, superior ovary, already I told to you, superior ovary, monocarpellary, unilocular, marginal placentation, single, short style, and a flat hairy stigma. So I will come to it with the diagram. Next, students, fruit is legume fruit and seed is 1 or more non-endospermic. So endosperm sometimes is present in very low manner, but generally it is in offset. So here, look at the picture, students. So it is a complete flower of the this papilionaceous. So here, once we look at it, so it is banner or it is called vexillum. It is a vexillum, and these are keel petals, and these two are wing petals. So totally it is, the lower one is calyx, it is a pedicel. After pedicel, calyx is present. It is the androecium. Androecium, this is a 9 bunch and it is single bunch. It is called Diodaepalus. So it is a single stamen and it is 9 bunched stamens. So it is a banner or vexillum. These are 2 keel petals. These 2 are wing petals. Generally, the wing petals 2 are united. So it is called papilionaceous petals. Right. Next. So we can observe here also. So it is a standard or banner. These are, it is only a single. It is larger in size and different in color, and it is useful for attractive to the different insects or bees. Next, these 2 keels. So keels are the smaller in size, and they separated 2 in number, and they are give space for the bees or the flies which is sit on these keel petals. So here lower one, it is a wing petals. Wing petal, it is covered the sex organs, that is androecium and gynoecium. So here once here some of the that smell is coming outside from the that flower. So the bees or the butterflies, they sat on these the keel petals and they open with help of their mouth parts. These 2. Then the parts which is present in the lower side, they forcefully they come and attach to the chest portion of the bee, and all the pollen grains they attach to the front part of the bees or the butterflies. Again, it is visit to other flower, the same process will be occur there. So due to this reason, there is the pollination will occur. This type of the special pollination we are called, it is a piston mechanism. The piston mechanism very popular in the Fabaceae family or Papilionaceae family. So use the mechanism, it is very well developed in the family Fabaceae. The mechanism we are called piston mechanism. So androecium, once we observe with the help of the photograph, students, androecium 10 stamens. This is monodelphous. Monodelphous means all 10 are together in one bunch, or diadelphous 9 plus 1. It is diadelphous. Next. So see the entire portion of the flower, it is a carpel, it is ovules, and these are stamens. These 2 parts are we are considered as a essential parts of the flower, and the calyx and corolla we are called non-essential parts of the flower. So this type of the ovary, the carpel means this is the arrangement of the floral parts are the androecium, gynoecium. This is called hypogynous. Next, so it is, see here, the ovary, it is inserted into the lower part, and the remaining the floral parts they're together arranged slightly upper portion. So this is perigynous flower. The next one is, see the students, it is epigynous. So we can observe the 3 flowers, there are shown the very clear the arrangement of the floral parts. Once again, hypogynous, perigynous flower, and epigynous flower. Next, students, once we observe the entire the floral attractions are the floral parts of this Fabaceae family. So here it is completed the branch. It is Lathyrus sativa means forest pea plant. It is Lathyrus sativa. So these are sometimes so leaf is modified into dentils and foliage stipules. It is a flower, and here the transfer section of the flower. This is a calyx, corolla. These are androecium. It is gynoecium. Now the single stamen. These are 9 stamen. The middle portion. It is a female reproductive part. It has 3 ovary, style, and a stigma. So now it is a floral diagram. So here, students, once we observe the 5 sepals, so these are united. So lower one, it is a vexillum, it is wings, these are keels. So keels petals they are united. So total 5 petals. So here the stamen is separated, remaining 9 stamens are united. So it is a androecium portion. This is a superior ovary. Next, economic importance of the family. So already I discussed early. So many plants belonging to this family are economically useful. Few of them are listed below. The plant of the family are unique and have root nodules which contain nitrogen fixing symbiotic bacteria. Right, the process it is called symbiosis. So living together and helping each other, and no one is harmed by each other. So that's why it is called. It is the system. It is called symbiotic method, and the bacteria which is present in the nodules, that is produced like hemoglobin, that is bacteria. It is symbiotic bacteria. So capable of transforming atmospheric nitrogen into the fixing nitrogen or ammonia. So pulses like gram, moong, soybean are the main source of the food. So students already you know very well. It is grams for oil, moong, pulses, and soybean is also used for the oil and the pulses. Next, Mulaite plant is known for its medicinal value. So plant has the great medicinal values. So soybean and groundnuts are used to extract oil that is used for cooking. So cooking oils, they are extracted from the soybeans and groundnuts. Sun hemp, already we know very well, sun hemp is the source of the timber and fiber. So indigofora, it is called Nilimandu, indigofora. So is used for make dye. So Sesbania and Trifolium are the source of the fodder or livestock for the livestock feed for the animals. So lupin and sweet pea are known as ornamental plants. So these plants we are grown in the ornamentals. So finally, students, the family, it is economically very, very important, and so the plants are, they are very, sometimes they are beautiful and they are looking, they are not to give any harm to anyone. So this is today my topic. So if you have any doubts, please contact to my mail or my mobile. Thank you, students. Thank you.